family's lifelong secret. I've been best friend for over 50 years now with a girl I was neighbors with growing up. When I was about 12, I remember coming home from her house upset over the way her dad had treated her. He was always very cold and abrupt, and he treated her as less than he did her older sister. I confided in my parents about this, and they sort of brushed it off. My parents, thinking I had left the room and was out of earshot, started discussing this, and I overheard my dad say that it was probably because this man wasn't my friend's real dad. To their shock, I immediately came back into the room and asked what that meant. They tried to backpedal, but I knew what I heard and wanted an explanation. They sent me down and told me that he was not her biological father. They did not give me details as I was only 12, but they did make me promise to never say a word. I have kept that promise for 40 years, even after both her parents passed away. Now, recently, she has informed me of her interest in a family tree and about wanting to have an ancestry done through one of those DNA places. I am now beside myself with guilt. I'm so afraid she's going to discover the truth. On one hand, maybe it would explain her dad's behavior toward her, but on the other hand, how would I react to her telling me if she find out? Would I admit that I have always known or just act like it's news to me as well? Should I go ahead and tell her what I know? I certainly don't want to lie to such an important person in my life, but I'm at a loss as to what the right thing to do is. Since becoming an adult, I've spoken to my parents about it, who have explained how this all happened 54 years ago. I have all the information now, but what do I do with it? Struggling. Dear struggling, as a child, you were tasked with an impossible choice. Either betray your parents' trust or best friends. Over 50 years later, you are in the same lose-lose situation. Honesty is usually the best policy, but in this case, it will only hurt her more and potentially demolish your friendship forever. Ultimately, the truth about your friend's father was not yours to share with her. For whatever reason, she's now curious about her family's loose and sound like she's ready to accept whatever information lies in store. As difficult as it is to continue this charade, your friend will be even more heartbroken if she finds out both her family and her best friend have been lying to her all these years. Be prepared to support her through learning the truth. She's going to need it.